Good evening and welcome to NCAA.com. It's 2020 National Collegiate Women's Ice Hockey Selection Show. I'm Will Haskett. A very fortunate 8 teams are still alive in pursuit of a national championship. A rivalry last year between Wisconsin and Minnesota ended with a Badgers national title. So are we on the verge of the same collision course this season, or will a new team perhaps emerge as a national champion? We find out right now with the bracket reveal, and as always, we have 4 automatic qualifiers and 4 at-large selections making up the bracket. Quarterfinal games are coming up on March the 14th, so let's not delay the drama any longer and figure out exactly what that championship pathway looks like. We get right into the bracket and we reveal the first and top overall seed, which belongs to Cornell. 8th postseason appearance, and this could possibly be the year the Big Red punch through with their first national championship. Defense has paced the team all season, which entered this past week with a +3 scoring differential and one of the best in the country between the pipes. Lindsey Browning has ranked at or near the top of the list all season in goals allowed against, save percentage, and shutouts. Unseeded a year ago, a run to the semifinals was the first step in what this team hopes is 3 more victories this season. The Big Red opened with Mercyhurst, which captured the automatic bid via a championship in the College Hockey America. It was the 15th title there for the Lakers, who now go to the program's 12th NCAA tournament. Goalkeeper Kennedy Blair had 31 saves in the championship performance to earn MVP honors. It was a 2-1 overtime thriller against Robert Morris. They gave up an early goal, then scored 2 unanswered, including the overtime winner. That came from Summer Rae Dobson, who scored it in overtime to secure the 15th title and now the 12th NCAA appearance for Mercyhurst. Ohio State is next, just the second ever appearance for the Buckeyes, but they have the resume to be champs this year. They have wins over Cornell, Minnesota, and Wisconsin, just to name a few. This team certainly does not back down. It helps to have the conference's Defensive Player of the Year, as Jinsey Dunn became the first Buckeye to earn that distinction in consecutive seasons. The Buckeyes, though, will have to go on the road to start this tournament, and it will be a very familiar trip. It's the 4th-seeded Minnesota, the most storied program in championship history. The Gophers have all of the records in this tournament: 6 titles, 26 wins, and now 18 appearances, extending their own record streak to 13 straight. All but one of the team's losses this year have come to foes like Ohio State and Wisconsin, the latter having the last laugh in the tournament a year ago, and Ohio State obviously this season their first opponent. Will there be another collision course all the way in the championship? If so, Sydney Scobie will need to be hot in goal. She's top 3 in the country in shutouts this season. Northeastern grabs the 3 seed in a quarterfinal game at home. 3rd straight season with a tournament appearance for a program looking for its first win in the bracket. There are 2 great players anchoring the effort on both sides of the ice. Goalie Aaron Franklin ranks inside the top 2 in both save percentage and goals against, while forward Alina Mueller is one of 3 finalists for the Patty Kazmaier Memorial Award. That's the Player of the Year award to be given out coming up at the Frozen Four. Princeton won't have to travel too far for the opener, marking the first time in program history with back-to-back tournament appearances for the Tigers, who have come up clutch in many games this season. 3 different players rank in the top 10 in the country in game-winning goals. It is a deep and balanced lineup and roster in search of its first NCAA tournament victory. Final at-large spot in the tournament is next. It belongs to Clarkson. The Golden Knights return to the tournament for the 9th time. 3 times before this program has won it all, including just 2 years ago. Forward Elizabeth Giguere was an all-tournament team selection on that team and now carries the scoring load for the Golden Knights as an upperclassman. Her 37 goals lead the team, including 12 of them coming in just the last 9 games. Prior to a loss to Princeton in the ECAC tournament, Clarkson had lost just once since all the way back in the middle of January. And it will be a matchup of the last 2 national champions, with Wisconsin the 2 seed here. The reigning champs have not let up this season, returning to the tournament for the 14th time. Beating rival Minnesota in the championship last year was sweet, and another title run could see the Badgers pass the Gophers for the most wins in NCAA tournament history. Again this year, the offense is lethal, entering the weekend, leading in goals and assists. 3 Badgers rank inside the top 10 in the country in goals scored, but it's the leader in net that will be the most important player on ice. Kristen Campbell was the most outstanding player of the tournament a year ago, and she is again in goal this season. All right, there you have it. All 8 teams still alive in pursuit of a national championship. The puck drops in the quarterfinals this coming week, with the Frozen Four just 12 days away in Boston. Make sure you purchase your tickets now or block your schedule to watch. And as always, you can follow all the action on NCAA.com. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Congratulations and best of luck to all the student athletes competing in this year's championship.
speed and precision. Unrelenting power. This trophy is not given, it must be earned. The 2020 NCAA Women's Frozen Four. March 20th and 22nd at Agganis Arena in Boston, Massachusetts.
Walks in, shoots, scores!
Visit ncaa.com/tickets and secure your seats today.